Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I feel like running my mouth just for a little bit. Girl, it's thundering outside, so, girl, I'm going to try to get through this video as quickly as possible because I don't know if it's going to stop anytime soon. So, anyways, the first thing I wanted to talk about was Miss Naomi Osaka, as I believe that's what her name is, or how you pronounce it. This story has already been talked about on multiple blogs, and commentators have made their videos about this. So I wanted to just join in and give my little 2 cents. For those who have been living under a rock, first of all, y'all know I don't really keep up with sports like that. Unless a mess kind of makes its way over, or they make their way over into the mess, right? But this is something that I wanted to talk about, even though it's not that messy of a story. So Naomi, she decided to opt out of the press conferences that happened at the French opening, or the French Open, right? Is it the French opening or the French Open? So she decided to opt out, and instead of the organization trying to be understanding of why she decided to not participate in the press conferences, they decided to fine her a $15,000 fine. Miss Thing let the girls know, girl, let me tell you something, my man has 2 jobs. Girl, better yet, y'all ain't got to even worry about fining me. Y'all ain't got to worry about me showing up because, girl, I quit. Girl, and girl, she came back home. She went wherever her home, she went back home. So she didn't want to participate in the press conferences. She has really bad anxiety. She says she's battled with depression. She even wears headphones, basically because she don't want nobody bothering her, right? I can understand that because, girl, when I wear my headphones, girl, quiet as kept. When I wear my headphones at work, girl, I just don't want nobody asking me no questions. Right? Don't say nothing to me. Don't ask me no questions. I don't know. Girl, you've been working here long enough. You should know. I'm not no manager. I'm not no trainer. They don't pay me for that, girl. Get out my face. Girl, I'm not like that. Girl, I'm not. Girl, you can ask me anything, girl. I'm actually a nice girl. But no, on a serious note, she, hold up. French Open. I said French opening. The French Open. So anyways, she decided to opt out of the press conferences, and they fined her, and so she decided that for the best thing to do for her well-being is to just not participate in the tournament this year. This is what she wrote on her Instagram page. Well, some of what she wrote on her Instagram page. Hey everyone, this isn't a situation I ever imagined or intended when I posted a few days ago. I think now the best thing for the tournament, the other players, and my well-being is that I withdraw so that everyone can get back to focusing on the tennis going on in Paris. Girl, that was a little shade. Shout out to Miss Naomi. I never wanted to be a distraction, and I accept that my timing was not ideal and my message could have been clearer. More importantly, I could never trivialize mental health or use the term lightly. The truth is that I have suffered long bouts of depression since the US Open in 2018, and I have had a really hard time coping with that. Anyone that knows me knows I'm introverted, and anyone that has seen me at the tournaments will notice that I'm often wearing headphones, as that helps dull my social anxiety, girl. Like I said, I wear headphones because I just don't want nobody bothering me. Though the tennis press has always been kind to me, and I want to apologize, especially to all the cool journalists who I may have hurt. It's so crazy how this girl is going through something she worried about the journalists. Ain't that's girl? Come on. Because I would have told girl, because I would have said, girl, right now, girl, I'm sorry, girl. Ain't nobody on my mind except for me. Ain't nobody on my mind but my mind, right? Y'all hear that rain? I'm not a natural public speaker, and I get huge waves of anxiety before I have to speak to the world's media. I get really nervous, and I find it stressful to always try and engage and give you the best answers I can. So here in Paris, I was already feeling vulnerable and anxious. So I thought it was better to exercise self-care and skip the press conferences. Everybody's not able to stand and speak in front of a crowd, and even it could be 5 journalists in a room, or 2 or 10. But I think I don't know. I'm assuming that, just the simple fact that she knows that millions and millions and millions of people could potentially be watching her, is not the best for her. I think that, for example, Beyonce, I think that even though Beyonce may not be the best speaker, I think that she probably, goes through some of the same thing. Beyonce to this day, after all the awards that Beyonce has won, after all the interviews that she's done, like, it still looks as though Beyonce is going to pass out anytime, a couple of times that we do see her on stage, right? So everybody can't deal with that. It may feel like a lot of pressure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. And I don't, anyways. But, Michael Phelps came out in support of, Naomi. Serena Williams came out. Venus Williams, she came out with the best response. Baby, she basically let the girls know, girl, I don't too much be worried about nothing y'all got to say. I don't care about nothing y'all got to write. I don't care about nothing y'all got to report. Because at the end of the day, y'all can never be me. You'll never be me, girl. You'll never beat me on the tennis court. You can never hold a candle to me. I say, yes, ma'am. Now that's how you clear the room out, baby. That's how you get the girls up out of your face. That's how you do it. Since y'all want to do press conferences, I'm going to give you a headline. I'm going to give y'all a sound bite since that's what y'all want. I guarantee you, if Miss Naomi would have got into that press conference talking about Black Lives Matter, I bet you they would have told her she can go ahead and go home. Now that's what y'all don't want to talk about. Hey, how you doing today, Rodney? How you think I'm doing? Baby, attitude would have been stank. I don't have time for this. 1 minute y'all want the players to shut up and play, right? The next minute, that's, girl, you gotta talk. Which one is it, girl? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? I hope y'all can hear me. I'm gonna try to replay this video. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But anyway, so girl, it's raining hard outside. So anyways, but yeah, it's just like, it's sad because clearly these people don't care about these players. I don't know, like I said, I don't know about sports at all, but girl, I know, girl, if the football players make what they make and they getting their head bashed in and the most they give them is a few cotton balls to throw on talking about this your protection. Girl, you done gave these girls some cotton balls and tissue paper, stuffed it in their clothes, and they done went out there and banged each other head up. Now half of them walking around here halfway crazy. So if Serena making what she make, then what the people behind the scenes making? If Naomi making what she make, then what the people behind the scenes making? So that just goes to let you know that these people don't give a damn about none of these people. Girl, we just want you to go out there and play, right? You can sit here and tell us that you have bad anxiety, bad depression. Girl, we don't care. Girl, instead of us listening to what you have to say, girl, we're going to find you $15,000. $15,000. But girl, I got one better for you, girl. I quit. I'm going home. Girl, y'all know the first thing I would have did, girl. Girl, where my car keys? Girl, where you going, girl, home? And getting in my bed? Because these girls got me up. Right. Shout out to Miss Naomi. Shout out to Venus Williams for getting the people together and not caring, right? Anyways, so I want to talk about Gucci Mane. Mr. Gucci Mane. Let's talk about Gucci real fast. So Gucci Mane did an interview with Billboard. And, it was Gucci and his wife, Keisha. But the interview, of course, was about Gucci Mane. So, for those who don't know, Gucci Mane has a son. And I think his son has special needs. He's has special needs. I think he is autistic, and I don't know. I forgot I reported this story before, but I do know that he has a son. I think the son is probably a teenager now. And the mother had to like quit her job because her son needs a full-time care. So she had to quit her job. At one point, I think Gucci Mane was basically giving her pennies to take care of the child. And you know, we've had this conversation about child support, and I'm not about to go down this road right now on this video, maybe another video. But you know, I understand there are some trifling women out there who get these child support and just don't do nothing with the money. But girl, when you have a mother out here or someone who's taking care, in her situation, you have the mother out here who's basically taking on the role of the mother and the father. And it's not like she don't want to work. She had to quit her job in order to take care of y'all's son. And you should be the one in the financial situation that you got set up over there. You should be the one making sure that her and your son, or your son and her, are good to go. They got someplace to stay. They got a way to get around. She has a way to make sure that her son, I don't know if the boy goes to school or not. I don't think so. I think they probably homeschool. But if they need to go to the doctor, whatever the case may be, financially, they should be good. You know why? Because you ain't doing shit else, Gucci. Anyways, so Gucci, he did an interview with, and I'm going to say something, and y'all can take this to how y'all want to take it. While it's not Keisha's fault that Gucci is the way that he is, at some point, I'm sorry, when y'all start dating these sorry men who don't take care of their children, I'm starting to look at y'all like y'all some sorry bitches too. And that's just what it is. How you laying down with somebody and procreating with somebody when they got children or a child, or girl, they got child. Shout out to Toya. They got four childs out here. I think Gucci only got one besides the one that he got. But you would like Future. You got people out here really out here wanting to get on Future. Girl, make Future they man. And girl, he got kids all scattered around the United States of America. Anyways, girl. So, Gucci says in this interview, right? I'm going to read some of the interview. Keisha said for maybe the first 4 weeks, he put him to sleep every night on his chest by himself. He's a great dad. Is he? Because his other baby mama, I'm sure she'll have a different story. Gucci, oh, here we go. He is a teenager. Gucci also has a 14-year-old son who he only became aware of when the child was 10 months old. Now, whoever wrote this, y'all on some fuck shit too. Gucci also has a 14-year-old son who he only became aware of when the child was 10 months old and finally met him when he was 1. Now, maybe if the son was about 1.5 right now, I could see how y'all could write that line. But girl, if the son is 14, we're not going to keep saying, we're not going to be using, he only became aware of him when he was 10 months old and the boy is 14 now. 14 years old, not 14 months. Me and the mother, we were kind of like strangers. So you smashed a stranger raw, got her pregnant. Got it. Okay. As a result, Gucci felt like a first-time father with ice. I never knew how much attention you gotta pay to a baby. Of course you don't, because you didn't raise your first one. It's not easy. It's a great thing, and I love it, but it's definitely challenging being a parent. You don't think so? Ask your baby mama who's raising y'all's son who needs 24-hour care. Much of his own father inspired him. Gucci hopes to build something for Ice. His new album, Ice Daddy, set for release on Father's Day, pays homage to his infant son and to his father, who was nicknamed Slim Daddy. Not your other son? Okay. So your son and your daddy. Okay. So your son that you got now and your daddy, but not your other son. Girl, don't this sound like 50 Cent? Girl, this sounds just like, when I say these niggas ain't shit. Girl. I always wanted to make music to talk about what was going on in my life. And the most important thing in my life now is my son. Girl, I guess, girl, you know, a lot of y'all gonna say Gucci deserves Father of the Year. Girl, the one thing I love that the girls do, the girls and the boys. When I say the girls, I'm talking about the women and the women. Girl, y'all love getting online talking about how great somebody of a father is. He's such a great father. Ask his other baby mama how great of a father he is. All right. Next up is Bryshere Y. Gray. Is that how you say his name? Remember Hakeem? Hakeem from Empire. Yes, the greatest. Girl, so she wanted to get online. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I follow some of everything, right? On Twitter, I follow a lot of porn pages. I follow some of y'all. I follow some other YouTubers. I follow some of the girls who into politics. So I follow some of everybody, right? Instagram, the same thing. So I'm thinking I'm at work. I'm just scrolling through Instagram, and I thought that I had scrolled across one of the pages that I follow for the boys, right? You know, the ones that be showing their bodies, be showing their cakes and all that stuff, girl. So I'm like, oh, who is this? I saw somebody land on their stomach. So the way I took it was that whoever it was trying to show them cakes off. That's how I took it, girl. And so I'm like, I said, oh, this is a shade room. It was on the shade room. So I'm like, okay, well, girl, no, this is not. I'm like, who is this? I said, girl, sir, I know you thought that you was giving something else, but you was giving something else. Girl, what you was trying to give, you was not giving. You was giving real, I'm laying on my stomach waiting for somebody to come and spray my cheeks and go to work. That's what you were giving, sir. So I need you to take that post down. I went to his Instagram page. Now let me set this on his Instagram page. Girl, it's the first thing on his Instagram page. Sir, take that down because it's gonna give you some attention that you might not think that I don't think that you probably won't. I'm sure the kids is all up and through your DMs right now. All right, y'all. That's all I wanted. I'm about to go ahead and watch Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I will definitely be back. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.